Thank you to given these opportunities to interact about the very key issue of our country, the financial inclusion. Financial inclusion is a very important factors for our country economy. I am as a banker. I started my journey from microcredit. I gave the one of the case to you. There is a customer of a Bandhan Bank, is the name of the Tuli Vishwas. She is living very near to the city, and she is a fully housewife. Her husband is a daily laborer. And 2009, I have been recalled the year of that. And once upon a day, they have come to us and that they would like to buy the 2 cows. They are asking the 10,000 rupees as a loan, and which we have given in the 2009, 2 cows. And they are basically the women, the Tuli Vishwas, are nurturing the cows and selling the milks in the nearby of the city of Calcutta. And good revenue is coming on that. After that, her husband also joined with her and growing on that. I'm surprised on that after 12 years, the family have been now 32 cows and buffalo. And they are selling the milk to the city till now. And all these, the cows and buffaloes, the price is now 15 lakhs. And they are earning 32 lakhs in a year. They employed in the 5 people. And each of the people, except the one, are getting 15,000 rupees per month. And both are full-time involved on the business. And one person has been received that the 72,000 per month, who are managing the total dairy and the vaccination to the cows and the treatment of the cows and the market, everything controlled by that person. And you see that this is how the change of the life. And their 2 children are now going to school. And they have that full insurance of their cattle and also insurance their family members. And after the bank, when I become a bank, and Bandhan has become a bank, and they are open the savings account. Earlier, they have the loan only. They are now depositing money to the savings account for future, even the fixed deposit. I'm mentioning in here, this is then called the financial inclusion, who are underprivileged, who are under poverty. They are started with a credit and self-reliant, and they are also access to get the financial services. They have the savings account and they are also deposit their money. They are also insurance facilities. All together, we say that the family are financially included. Lots of these families, I can say that the minimum 50% of the family in our country like this is a Tuli Vishwas. So if we like to capture them within a financial services, to give the access of financial services to them in easy way in their the comfort, I hope that is a need for our country, financial inclusion. Next, my point on that, why financial inclusion is needed. Yes, one point is a clear, we like to capture the Tuli Vishwas, the people on that. Second point on that, we feel proud about our country that we are the 7th largest economy in the world. And we are like to go to the 3rd largest economy of the world. So as of today, if we see that the 7th largest economy in the world, Who are the nearby country in the France, Italy, UK? These are all. But if I go to this, that Human Development Index in our country, we are ranked 129th. And who are nearby? Zimbabwe, Namibia, not in a UK, France, and Italy. Why? Why we are not in a Human Development Index? We are going to nearby of this, the Europe country. The one point I like to mention in here, how the calculator of the Human Development Index. So three big parameters, which is one is the per capita income, health, and the education. So our rank as a HDI, per capita income, is 122, and education 132, and health is 135. So until the per capita income is not increased in our country, so our Human Development Index will be not like to improve. If I go to the Tuli Vishwas, she is now able to spend the money for help, for good health of their family and good education for their children. So if income is come good, so automatically it will be go to the invest of the health and education. So very key factors how we can be increase the income of the large number of people, like the Tuli Vishwas, the people. Why we are not doing on that? Yes, as per seventh economy, we are the big amount, but not equally distributed this wealth to the across the country. So this is in two methodology in the world. One methodology say that trickle down approach. If we make an industry, then automatically people will get the job and their per capita income will increase. Another way on that, which we talk about the Tuli Vishwas, trickle up approach. Large number of people we can be like to capture to provide the financial inclusion or access the financial services. And they are everyone individually increase their income, then automatically total country per capita income will increase. And that will be more sustainable in the long run. We see that if any industry will be stopped today, the many of the people are unemployed. But if I go to this, the Tuli Vishwas case, he has given that the 15 people or 5 people as an employment, and they are also income increase in a 15,000 rupees per month. So this way, we like to focus on that, how we can increase the large number of people will get the financial services access. The first is a credit to increase their income. If large number of people's income increase, automatically top level economy will be grow. We given another example. We are very nearby the small country named Bangladesh. We saw that in the last couple of days before one of the news has come, their per capita income is in 2,200 US dollar, but India per capita income 1,900 US dollar. We are below. Why? We can see that what they are taking the steps. They are actually, the Bangladesh is by born as a microcredit service provided to the entire people on that. And so that they are contributed 2% of the GDP by microcredit industry. So that is a big contributor to the per capita income increase. And second, when this income has come, their children also study good, and they have a very good industry of the garments. And their maximum women are getting the job in there. And women normally in this subcontinent our people are not the productive. They are only involved in the family job on that. So if you this sense, if you see that the 50% of the population are not coming to this the economy to income their family, so that is a big loss of the country. So there are large number of people or the women are working in the garments industry, and husband also working in the other side, and automatically their per capita income is increasing on that. So finally, I feel that financial inclusion is a very big role and key role playing by the microcredit organization to provide the microcredit service to the people. So these are the if I say that the who can be do and for whom we can do. For whom means the who are financially excluded. Financially excluded, first to the one point I say that the low income people, they are financially excluded. And second is there the women are financially excluded compared to the men. And Indian perspective, rural people are more financially excluded. So we'll be like to target on that the low income family, women, and the rural people. Some of the geography also we can be like to consider who are target for financial inclusion program. Next, my point is the who can do it. My point on that, yes, India have that the role can be played by central government and state government together. Central government can play a role to make a policy framework, but they have not in the last mile connectivity. So until the last mile connectivity will not happen, so financial inclusion will be not helpful for the country. So in that sense, they can make the policy, they can make the budget, they can make some of the organization for financial literacy program. Then coming to this, the state government will play a very key role to implement the financial inclusion policy, because they have the last mile connectivity, they have the infrastructure, and they have the healthcare infrastructure. No, they have the many of the things on that. They have the people, they can do it on that. So key role play by the state government, because our country have the 36 states and union territory, and different states have the different types of culture and values, and it can be adopted by the state government how it can be like to fit and run the financial inclusion for the large number of people. Next, my point on that will be like to believe on that financial inclusion is not a charitable job. If it is a charitable job, it cannot be sustained in the long run. Charitable job can be one time, can be like to do, but it cannot be do in a long run, and it cannot be sustainable. So we'll be keep in mind on that. Government will be like to work together with the private sector, especially in microcredit organization, small finance bank, and some commercial banks together to make a plan, and especially their private entity who are financial service provider in our country, join together to make a plan and drive the business way, then it can be sustainable in future. And people also will be get the financially excluded will become down, and they will become financial inclusion. Again, my one point mentioned in here. So what is the first point we'll be like to address? We'll be first like to address the people to make a model which is financially viable, to reach the people, give the financial literacy first, when they are financially aware about it, and give the access of the financial services. What types of access of financial services? It can be decided area to area. As per my experience, I feel that the first is the need to address on that. So what is the need of these people to start a business or easy doing business? How the financial institution can help them. This type of people who are financially excluded, there is not any big help for them to open the account and for savings account. I feel that they have first need on that to give the credit. And when their income will come, then they will be like to convert as a savings account and have it developed as a savings. And they will be get the access other all financial services, and that machineries will be available in the rural, in the low income people, and product will be designed accordingly. Finally, my suggestion, couple of things on that. All these things will be like to work together. The government and the private sector come together, assess the need of these people, and prepare a very simple product and services, how we can be reached to them and to offer this product and services. If I give another example on that, in our country, microcredit industry, they are now reached to this, that nearly 6 crores families out of 26 crore family in the country. And this, we can say that the 6 crore family, if they are generated one employment for country, so they can be like to add another 6 crore people are getting the job from that. And they are providing the credit, and that credit return back is a very good repayment capacity, a repayment quality. So I feel that is a need to encourage this type of microcredit organization and others to scale more in rural and semi-urban areas and reach to more low-income families. Only request in the second step on that, the government only give the enabling environment where they can be work very comfortably. My meaning on that, the people will be like to take the loan and repay to the lenders. That environment will be created positive and encourage the people to repay regularly. That can be helped their quality of the profile of this customer, and future they will not face any problem if they have a need in a credit. So otherwise, if lender is not encouraged, if lender isn't feel that the uncomfort because of the non-repayment to the people and environment is not favorable, so this financial inclusion cannot be like to reach more people, and it will not help to the country to reduce the financially excluded people. And they will be go to the money lenders, and which money lenders will be asked the very high interest rate, even the 10% per month, and they will be like to again come to the more of the poor and poor and poor, and ultimately they will die. So financial objective on that, the big role of the government to create the enabling environment where the repayment environment will be like to very good, and so that the lenders will be like to reach more people, and automatically savings account will come, savings habit will increase, insurance benefit also they will be like to understand, and they go to this the take these opportunities on that, then also very helpful on that. Finally, I give the one example of Bandhan. We are started in the 2000, and now is a 20 years on that as a microfinance and a bank, and 2.3 crores customer. And we reached across the all states, and all these customers are now financially included. And this is the people are also very good credit track record, and they are also get the access of the more credit. Now they are access to the banking services. So I have that it's possible in our country to scale in a simple way to reach to the more of the people and more of the different corner of the country, which can be helped on that to the financial inclusion will be success and reach to this the economy. Even the third largest economy in the world is not a problem. But if we not can give to this the financial inclusion properly to those people, this is a challenge for our country to increase the per capita income. And we cannot compete in a small country. So I hope that the government, private, central government, state government, all together, we can make a good plan, good budget, and drive on that with the help of the state government, tie up with the state government and a couple of private lenders together and make a good plan how we can be reached to the every corner of the state and provide these the financial services to them gradually, first credit, then savings, then insurance. I hope that in the next 5 to 10 years, we can be like to increase the per capita income more than any country of the subcontinent of that. And this is my one humble request to all of you on that. So we are ready as a bank, work together with the state government, central government, all other lenders and the financial institution who are formally working in the country and jointly work. And we are committed to work on that financial inclusion. Thank you to all of you to giving these opportunities. Namaskar.